What's up, man?
Just ready to ball, you know, the usual.
Man, can you believe we've come this far already? Seems like just yesterday we were all up in each other's faces at the rookie showcase, man.
NBA is a whole nother world, though.
Yeah.
It ain't easy being the best, you know?
Come on, man. I knew you were going to drop that tired line, man. I can always tell when you're about to start cracking, homie.
No, it ain't cracking what is the truth, homie. Look, you can't deny greatness.
Oh, yes, I can. And yes, I will.
Whatever.
So what's up, man? How we competing tonight?
All right. We're going to keep it real simple and straightforward.
All right.
Whoever's team wins, takes it. Loser has to follow the winner off the court doing the I'm not worthy dance.
I can dig that, man. Yeah, especially since you're going to be the one following me around looking all foolish and whatnot, man.
It ain't going down like that, dog.
Hey, yo, but you got practice, man. Get low.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not worthy.
Get low, baby.
You're not worthy.
Come on.
We are live from the U.S. Airways Center for a Western Conference contest featuring the Suns here in Phoenix. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. And with me today, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Guys, what do you think we're going to be looking for in this one from Ellis?
He can be a frustrating player to coach because as talented as he is, he often loses his cool. And it can take his focus away from the game.
And the reality is the opponents know that, Steve, so they're out there looking to get under his skin and cause one of his meltdowns.
This game is part of the travel schedule for New Orleans. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. You know, they'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
Well, offensively and defensively, guys, they've been a superior team in each of the first two meetings. I'm sure they know that a sweep of the season series is a real possibility.
Steve, they've clearly been the better team at both ends of the floor. I mean, they've responded to everything that's been thrown at them by these guys, and quite honestly, they're the better team. You know, some worried that a bad tone might have been set with their little exchange at midcourt prior to the tip, but from all accounts, it went well.
Well, you know how it goes, Clark. There's always a little chatter. Sometimes it's in good fun. Sometimes maybe not as pleasant, we might say, but I didn't think there was anything poisonous about that particular game.
Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. It seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense. Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys. Well, you know, Jeff Hornacek, the new coach of the Phoenix Suns, a 14-year career as an NBA shooting guard, and he was terrific as a player. Spent his first 6 in Phoenix and only recently really got into coaching, starting as an assistant with the Jazz in early 2011.
And back to Coach Hornacek, the 16th coach in Suns franchise history. He's raised his 3 kids in Phoenix. Stevie's put down roots there. Looks like he would like to stay for the long term.
Well, he's a tremendous player for the Suns back during the prime of his career. So this is a great fit, coaching the Suns. A guy who played the game with tremendous intelligence and even-keeled demeanor. Should serve him well as a head coach.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
And that one's good.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Gortat with the screen for Dragic. He dishes it to Morris. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
He lobs it up, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Here's Dragic following the basket by Anthony Davis. Brown kicks to Gortat, got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now the pass to Q. Takes the three, and that one's good. Q's got 5 now. And guys, you have to think back to their last contest where it was just a back-and-forth affair between them. It was really interesting.
Well, you know, Kevin, they both came to battle, and when you have two guys with the skill set they have and the pride, it's hard to see one outplay the other consistently.
And here's Brown after the 3 moments ago from Q. 5 to shoot. Brown dishes to Dragic. From 10 feet out, misses off the left iron.
He probably tried to do a little too much there. That was good defense.
Q, he's guarded by Ellis. Kicks it out to Gordon. Dishes to Davis. Q passes to Davis. Ring shot on the way. That's good. Davis has got 7 points.
Well, Anthony Davis is such a difference maker defensively. I mean, it's almost like anything he contributes offensively is a bonus. But he's shown signs that his scoring could be special in its own right.
Now, here's Brown. His last outing, 16 points for him. Back to Dragic. Right side, Dragic. Here's Ellis. He trains the turnaround jump shot. And going back to Anthony Davis offensively, his skinny frame holds him back from being a post scorer, but a good field goal percentage and free throw percentage, he's obviously got those things down.
Yeah, and the second part of that is really encouraging because when you have the shooting touch that allows you to face up offensively and space the floor, now you combine that with all those skills Davis has on the low block, he's got a chance to be really special.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He made a strong point about defending against mid to long-range jump shots, saying, quote, "We can't let them establish a rhythm from the outside, or it will be very hard to get them out of it." So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Holiday. After the made shot from Dragic. Q passes to Smith, and stolen by Frank. Brown outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And I think, Kevin, you know, it really shows how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute to help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Now Holiday, after the missed three from Dragic. Davis with a screen on Ellis. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Outside Dragic. Feeds it to Brown. Lots of room. And the shot is good. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
New Orleans in the lead. Holiday, the pass to Q. Outside Holiday. Smith with a screen on Ellis. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. The second chance effort. And there's the bucket on the layup from Q. Q's got 7.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Dragic with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. Morris, no good.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Here's Q. Again, the Pelicans score.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Boy, he looks fresh and confident out there right now.
And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
That was one of those games where everybody has fun because they blew them out. The bench played. Everybody got in on the act.
59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Holiday against Dragic. He kicks it to Morris. Now here's Dragic, averaging 8 points a game. There's the feed to Morris. Left side, Brown. Offensive rebound. Dragic against Holiday. On the wing, Brown. It's deflected. Ellis kicks to Brown. Over Gordon. And that one hits back iron.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
And here's Dragic. Kicks it to Morris. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Brown. But they recover it. Brown, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pelicans lead by 8. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
This Saturday, March 1st, the New Orleans Pelicans take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. Do not miss it.
He's covered by Tucker. And the basket by Morrow. Morrow's got 4 this quarter.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
Chris Kaman has checked in for the Pelicans.
Well, this season, a new mascot, new team colors, and a brand new state-of-the-art 50,000 square foot practice facility for the Pelicans. It's not just a new paint job, folks. This is a franchise doing some exciting stuff.
So for New Orleans right now, Hugh, he's in at small forward. Anthony Morrow out there with Nash. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Kaman in at the 5 down low. Suns trail by 9. It's stolen. Here's the break. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Now Marshall. Clark, you mentioned the new colors for the Pelicans. No longer the purple, teal, and gold of the Hornets, but blue, gold, and red from the city flag of New Orleans. It looks pretty good.
It does look good. And remember the other connections. I mean, the blue is featured on the Louisiana state flag. Gold, Mardi Gras color, of course. You know, and then you think about the connection to the plumage of the brown pelican, which I've studied for years. And then, of course, red. I mean, the red represents... I have no idea what red represents, Kevin.
Here's Marshall. Chris Kaman making his last shot. Marshall with it. He feeds it to Morris. Pass to Marshall. 5 to shoot. So off the run, and he gets it to go. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kev. Well, Q in their last time out against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He finished with 39 points and also had an incredible amount of assists. Really set his mates up every minute on the court. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they've built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Mark. And it's Holiday in for Nash.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
To the left wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Brown, good. Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that club.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. But a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows.
Here's Morris after the made shot from Q. Now, here is Morris. 11 points for him in that last game against the Utah Jazz. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. "13 feet away. Kaman fires. That'll do it for the first half. New Orleans on top as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And get ready now for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. The second half will be coming up right after that on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Glad you're with us for the nighttime edition of the Halftime Show. The Pelicans rolling early on. They're off to a pretty good spot. They're sitting second in the conference. Q in the first half, amazing. The bucket looks about 5 feet wide for him. He hasn't missed one shot. Can you believe it? On the other side, the Suns have not had a great start. As we've seen from them, a lot of three-point shots have been attempted, not many connected. They're going to need to mix it up. Marcin Gortat with a big contribution. He's got 5 points and has been grabbing a few rebounds, too. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we welcome you back to a beautiful view of the downtown Phoenix skyline.
Terrific game for Q. He's got 13 points and 6 assists. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's hard to find words to describe it.
Markieff Morris and Marcin Gortat are down low. Dragic is out there with Brown, and it's Ellis at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. There's Dragic after the made shot from Q. Dragic kicks to Brown. Here's Morris. Back to Dragic. Fires the three. And it's Brown missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Count the bucket.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Dragic. There's the dish to Gortat. And stolen by Gordon. Davis, the pass to Q. Davis sets a screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Gortat with the steal. Dragic with it, and Kaman picks him up defensively. Ellis kicks to Dragic. And here is Gortat. He has 5. Ellis, that's good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He mentioned the need for more use of the pick and roll. It's a basic component of their offense that he said he hasn't seen nearly enough of. He told them also they should be swarming to the basket at the offensive end. He wants a lot of bodies inside. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Davis after the made shot from Ellis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jackson Ellis. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gordon, the pass to Q. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Holiday. Wide open look. And he gets it to go. Holiday's got his second bucket tonight.
Their second half has started. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Dragic kicks to Gortat. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Passes it to Holiday. Holiday left side. Here's Davis. Gortat with the rebound. It's tipped. Suns trail by 17.
You know, Marcin Gortat, since he was traded from Orlando to Phoenix, has developed into one of the best centers in the league. He can finish at the rim with either hand. He can step out and make a jump shot. He can pass the ball. Playing awfully well.
Now here's Dragic. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. Gortat with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the shot is good. And Gortat has worked in the offseason with Akeem Olajuwon to develop his post moves.
Yeah, the dream becoming quite the post guru in his retirement days because he was clearly one of the best we've seen in the league. Kobe's been to him, LeBron spent time with him, Dwight Howard. That says a lot about him, but also them, that they would seek him out for help.
Drew Holiday. And Phoenix has possession. 17-point game. To the paint, and Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets it to go. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Dragic dishes to Ellis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, an exciting player, Kevin. Incredible agility, and even when you think you have him stymied, he's great at maintaining his body control in midair and still getting a good shot on it.
And here's another thing about him, Steve. Every time he gets his hands on the ball in the backcourt, he's a one-man fast break.
Pelicans leading by 17. Nash kicks to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. 15 points for Davis.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Now, here is Morris. Averaging 6 points per contest, and Green gets it to go.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The 3-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
And Davis can't get it to go.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Poked away, and they're moving it up. Here's Q, hammers it home to polish off the break.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game. It's a deflating play for your morale.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He said they're not working hard enough to get open looks. With too many shots coming against tight defense, they're going to start running more set plays. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Nash after the made shot from Ellis. Fader on the way. Again, the Pelicans score.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans on up the court. And he gets it to go. And that's now 10 points for Steve Nash. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Here's Goodwin. Steve Nash making his last shot. Lee outside. 6 to shoot. Green, the pass to Gortat. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Roberts is checked in for the Pelicans. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. Ellis can't get it to go.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Q, he's guarded by Ellis. Here's
How about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow.
You know, Clark, neither player really seeming to be playing with a lot of anger towards the other. The much calmer game is being witnessed with these two than we're used to.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, usually early on, a tone is set in the game about how a matchup is going to unfold, and they both seem to not be interested in escalating anything here, just concentrating on playing the game right now.
Pass to Davis. Nash kicks to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 4 assists now tonight.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Here's Green, and there's the rejection. Now Nash, 10 points for him. Q, and a miss there on the triple.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
To the wing right side. There's Green with the 3, and that one's good. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The pass to Q.
Wow, what a throwdown. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. And there's a nice one-handed slam. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Lee dishes to Goodwin. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Davis against Gortat. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Green, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Green's got 15 points. Passes to Q. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans on top, delivering the blowout. 2K Sports, back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And now with our State Farm assist to the game, a replay showing one of 10 tremendous assists in this game from Q.
What an excellent all-around game, too, Kevin. 10 assists just shows you, what we already know about him, but he seems to know where his teammates are. He understands the offense and what the game plan is. He is very tough to defend.
I like what you say, that he understands the game plan. There's always one. Got to execute it. He's the guy to do it. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. 7-4 now for the Pelicans. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Chris came in out there with Q. And it's Morrow in at the small forward. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Now, they knew what the defense was doing, and they responded perfectly.
Sun shooting 43% from the field. Rockets the pass to Green. Stolen by Holiday. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Goran Dragic.
Now we're seeing the Suns unable to defend against Holiday.
He has 8 points and the 1 steal.
Davis is checked in for Anthony Morrow. good on both.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Dishes to Morris. Back to Gortat. Feeds to Dragic. Brown gets a screen from Gortat. Shot clock at 6. The open shot, Ellis. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And more than bragging rights on the line here, folks, between these two. I mean, I heard they made a friendly wager before this one.
Yeah, well, they better be careful with the league office. I'm not sure that's allowed, but we'll keep that quiet from here on out, Clark.
On up the court. Good. And it's 8 points for Shannon Brown.
Yeah, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Pass to Q. Kaman inside, and that one's good.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Timeout called, the Suns.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He said to his guys, let's get serious about driving the lane and putting pressure on their interior defenders. That's where he sees the soft spot in this defense. Also, he wants them building a wall around the rim defensively and forcing shots to come from the perimeter, not in the paint. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
A lot of interesting stuff going on around the league, and I'll tell you, the game I have my eye on is the Clipper matchup. That should be a good one.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Brown kicks to Dragic. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Dragic off the pick from Morris. Off target on the wing jumper from Brown.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Now the feed to Holiday. Gordon outside. No luck. And Phoenix the other way now. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Dragic dishes to Brown. No good from outside.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And that one's good. And it's 29 points for Q.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
And here's Brown outside. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Holiday. To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Dragic. It's Brown with That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man. Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Check out the game for Shannon Brown. He's got 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Back to Gordon. Fires from the corner. Good as the jump shot falls. Here's Dragic. He kicks it to Gortat. He feeds it to Ellis. Back to Gortat. Outside Dragic. And Shannon Brown, the bucket on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 6 assists here tonight. Pelicans leading by 21. Holiday, the pass to Q. Back to Holiday. And the pass to Q. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 16 feet away, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Dragic against Holiday. Dragic kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the high post. Rebound by Q. Q's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. The dish to Holiday. No luck. Solid defense there from Dragic. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Ellis goes in. The kick out to Brown. All alone. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pelicans leading by 23. Q passes to Gordon. Passes to Q. Makes it off the glass. Q's got 33. A minute 42 left in the fourth. It's Brown on the wing. And the Suns get it back.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Shots good from Q.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for New Orleans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
Now they're on the brink of sweeping the season series with this club. Once they polish off this win, there's just one more to go.
And it's not a short series either, Steve. It's a 4-gamer. How much do you think they'll be looking forward to that 4th game? I'm guessing a lot.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Q. What more really can you ask of a guy? I mean, when he comes out and gets a triple-double, making contributions all over the place tonight.
Kicks to Davis. It's stolen by Morris. Ellis left side. Dragic with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Shots good by Ellis.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
Holiday, the pass to Q. Doubled by Dragic. Q, he's guarded by Ellis. Kaman inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Pass to Ellis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. That free throw is good from Ellis. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win. They did both.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Q.
"16 rebounds for the game. In fact, that was one of the best rebounding performances of the season. Was that a goal of yours coming into this game?"
Yeah, it was one of our team goals going into the game. We wanted to come out strong and be the more physical team from the get-go, and I think it manifested itself a little in how we attacked the glass on both ends of the floor. We know that we're at our best when we're being the aggressors and creating the contact, and part of that is tracking down every rebound we can. Really just a great game plan tonight, and it got us the win, man.